First, we overclocked our refresh rate and then overclocked our resolution, which a lot of people felt strongly about for some reason. And both of those alone can somewhat save you from paying an arm and a leg for a new monitor. But there's just one more thing. We have better refresh rate and better resolution, but what about better colors? Something like OLED. Well, that's what this video is about. Now, this video is not meant to show how to replace OLED monitors. I understand that it's physically impossible for a LCD display to show colors like a OLED one. Okay, let's start. Now, to do this, you just need a compatible system, whether that's NVIDIA or AMD. I personally have a AMD GPU, so I'm going to be showing you how to do this through the AMD software. Before we start though, I want to show you how it's supposed to look. Originally, the game may look like this, but with a few changes, it can go from this to this. As you can see, the colors pop more, shadows are darker, and everything looks less washed out. Best of all of this can be adjusted to your liking. Okay, once you're in the AMD software, simply go to the settings and then go to display, and you are basically here. So simply go to that monitor and then enable custom color, and it will be at default. Now, I'm pretty sure I don't really make any changes here except for brightness, but if you want to make the colors pop, you want to go to saturation and you want to turn this up to about 125 at the maximum. You can test this yourself while having a game open, but I've found that going anything above 125, at least on my monitor, causes the games to look too colorful, where colors start mixing and it just starts looking ugly. But we all have different monitors, so set this to whatever your monitor can take or whatever looks good to you. So I'm going to set this to about, I'll say 120. Now next, you have your contrast and your brightness. These two matter a lot for shadows. So the way this will work is, for brightness, you can turn this down to make it look really dark, but you guys can see, but this looks horrible. So you want to keep this at about 0, start at 0, and then just turn it down. But you also want to use the contrast too, because this is what will really help with the shadows. So you want to mostly bring these down until it looks good everywhere. You don't want this to only look good in games. You can actually set this in certain games, which I've done, but you can set this globally through the display settings right here. So for instance, right now, this looks really dark on my screen, so I'm going to turn the brightness up to about 10. So 10, and this looks fine for me. And then if I go to my contrast, I can turn the contrast down, which if I set this to about, let's say 90, it should help. So right now I'm not in a game, so it's kind of hard to do this, but make sure that you have a game open and it's just running, and then you set this to another monitor if you have multiple monitors, and you just need to adjust this until you can find something that looks good. You want your shadows to actually be shadows or dark, and you want everything else, every other color that isn't black or white, to pop, and you don't want it to pop too much. So set your saturation to something around 120. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the colors. Set this to whatever works for you. Again, we all have different monitors, so what works for me may not work for you. And I also have set settings on my actual monitor in its settings, so of course there's just simply no way that my settings will work perfectly for you. Now, the only other thing is, if you go to gaming and you go to graphics, you can do one other thing that can actually look really good. Now, you won't see it here, or you won't see I have it enabled here, but in Crimson Desert, I have Radeon Image Sharpening 2. In real time, it changes how sharp your screen is based on what I guess it sees, I guess based off of the AI. I'm not really sure how this fully works, but it does not affect performance, but it can make your game look really sharp, which honestly, I didn't like it before, because at sometimes it can make your game look too sharp, but honestly, Radeon Image Sharpening 2 is really good. So if you pair this with the color corrections that you did earlier, this can actually look really good, and it can make the game look even more sharp.